Scandal at the Etihad. City fuming after VAR ignores blatant penalty appeals. Manchester. Under the brilliant white glow of the floodlights at Etihad Stadium, football is usually played with the kind of precision and authority that has defined the dominance of Manchester City in recent years. On most nights, the stadium serves as a stage for technical brilliance, relentless pressing, and the clinical finishing that has made City one of the most feared teams in world football. But on a tense and chaotic evening in early March, the conversation after the final whistle had nothing to do with tactics, brilliance, or even the goals that lit up the scoreboard. Instead, it revolved around controversy, outrage, and a pair of officiating decisions that have sent shockwaves through the title race in the Premier League. The 2-2 draw between Manchester City and Nottingham Forest may ultimately become one of the most debated matches of the season. For many supporters and analysts, the evening represented something far more troubling than dropped points. It raised fresh doubts about the reliability of VAR and the consistency of officiating at the highest level of English football. Across social media, talk shows, and press conferences, one phrase has been repeated endlessly: City were robbed. A night of chaos in Manchester. From the opening whistle, the match had all the ingredients of a dramatic Premier League encounter. Manchester City, chasing crucial points in a tight title race, began with their usual authority. Under the meticulous guidance of manager Pep Guardiola, City controlled possession and dictated the rhythm of the match. Their opponents, Nottingham Forest, arrived with a clear strategy: defend deep, absorb pressure, and strike on the counter-attack whenever possible. The plan worked better than many expected. Despite City's dominance in possession, Forest showed resilience and discipline, frustrating the home crowd and forcing the champions to work tirelessly for every opening. But while the tactical battle was fascinating, it was the refereeing decisions that ultimately stole the spotlight. Two moments, both involving potential penalties, have become the focal point of the controversy that now surrounds the match. The Haaland incident. The first major flashpoint arrived in the 64th minute, with City leading 2-1. The move began with a quick transition from midfield, as City's players sliced through the Forest defensive line. The ball eventually reached the feet of Erling Haaland, the unstoppable Norwegian striker whose scoring exploits have terrorized defenders since his arrival in England. Haaland accelerated past defender Murillo with trademark power and precision, leaving himself one-on-one with Forest goalkeeper Matt Sells. The stadium rose to its feet. As Haaland prepared to guide the ball into the empty net, Sells rushed forward in desperation. The goalkeeper stretched out his arm while diving toward the striker's feet. Contact followed. Haaland's trailing leg was clearly caught by the goalkeeper's arm before the ball could be reached. The Norwegian forward tumbled to the ground. For thousands inside the stadium and millions watching around the world, the conclusion seemed obvious: penalty. But referee Darren England waved play on. The reaction from the crowd was instant and deafening. Boos echoed around the Etihad as fans struggled to understand how such a seemingly obvious foul could be ignored. Moments later, the familiar message appeared on stadium screens: VAR check in progress. The VAR decision that sparked outrage. In theory, VAR exists to correct clear and obvious errors. The system, operated by officials at Stockley Park, has access to multiple camera angles and slow-motion replays designed to ensure that critical mistakes do not influence the outcome of matches. As the review unfolded, television replays appeared to confirm what City supporters already believed. The footage showed the goalkeeper making contact with Haaland's leg before touching the ball. Yet after only a brief review, the decision was announced: check complete, no penalty. The disbelief inside the stadium quickly turned into fury. From the technical area, Guardiola could be seen gesturing animatedly toward the fourth official. Players surrounded the referee, demanding an explanation that never came. For City, the decision represented more than a missed call. It was a missed opportunity to take a 3-1 lead, a margin that would likely have sealed the victory. Instead, the match continued, and the controversy was far from over. Stoppage time drama. If the Haaland incident caused frustration, what happened later triggered outright rage. With the match tied at 2-2, City launched one final wave of attacks deep into stoppage time. Midfielder Rodri, often described as the heartbeat of City's midfield, received the ball near the penalty spot during a chaotic scramble in the box. As Rodri shaped to shoot, Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson lunged into a desperate challenge. Anderson missed the ball entirely. Instead, his outstretched leg caught Rodri's ankle with considerable force, sending the Spaniard crashing to the ground. Once again, the reaction was immediate. City players raised their arms in appeal. Supporters screamed for a penalty. But referee Darren England remained unmoved. No whistle, no VAR intervention, no review. Within moments, the final whistle blew. Guardiola's frustration. In the aftermath of the match, the normally composed Pep Guardiola struggled to hide his frustration. During his post-match press conference, the Spanish manager chose his words carefully, but the sarcasm in his voice was unmistakable. Maybe the people in the VAR room were busy, Guardiola said. Maybe they were having coffee. Maybe the screens were not working. I don't know. He paused before continuing. We are told that VAR is there to correct clear mistakes, but tonight there were two situations that everyone in the stadium saw clearly. Sometimes it feels like we need to score 5 goals just to win by 1. While Guardiola avoided directly accusing officials of bias, his comments reflected a growing sense of anger within the club. Players speak out. City players were far more direct in their criticism. Midfielder Bernardo Silva did not hide his feelings when speaking to reporters. "We were robbed," Silva said bluntly. Everyone saw what happened. The fans saw it, the television cameras saw it, the commentators saw it. Erling was tripped and Rodri was fouled. If those are not penalties, then we should stop using VAR. Silva emphasized the emotional toll such decisions take on players. We train every day, we work extremely hard, and then moments like this take points away from us. In a title race, those points can decide everything. Title race consequences. The dropped